Boom! What's going on, everyone? I'm Logan, the 64th Gear Jammer Skeele, founder of Advantage Diecast, welcoming you to the warehouse on another episode of Toy Talk. A truck camper is any RV or recreational vehicle that can be carried on or in the bed of a pickup truck. The first type of RV is the camper shell. The second is the slide-in camper. Especially in the 1960s, the slide-in truck camper made up a substantial part of the RV market. But their popularity faded as other RVs emerged, especially conversion van-based RVs. Those van-based RVs soon took over the entire market. Van RVs offered more room and could be used for many other purposes. But the truck camper's versatility remained unmatched, as the slide-in camper could be easily dismounted from the pickup, leaving all the versatility of a conventional pickup truck. I thought it might be fun and interesting to look at two Greenlight offerings of slide-in campers and the legendary pickup trucks that once carried them. In each case, I will first discuss the truck and then I will talk about the camper. And you can buy lots of Greenlight collectibles at my website, farmtoysandmore.com, and there's a link down in the description below. First, let's look at the Silver Streak slide-in camper, mounted on a 1968 Chevrolet C10 pickup truck. The 1968 Chevy C10 became an ideal truck to mount a slide-in camper. Chevy made many changes to the C10 and other pickups in the Chevrolet line of light-duty trucks for the 1968 model year. In 1968, Chevy offered for the first time a larger choice of engines, including a massive 310 horsepower engine. The most obvious design changes for the 1968 were a lower silhouette. That helps road holding stability. Better suspension, both for strength and driver's comfort. The cab design, it lets you see more of the road ahead with big windows, including a big rear window. Side marker lights were added to the fenders to give better visibility at night. Other options offered were heavy-duty springs, high-capacity tires, and front stabilizers. Except for the lower silhouette, the 68 C10 resembled its 1967 predecessor. So we have a better-built Chevy truck that is ideal for a slide-in camper. Now we just need a cool camper to go with our truck. Enter the Silver Streak Company. Silver Streak builds an exciting, spacious travel camper that will fit into our Chevy C10. The Silver Streak Trailer Company was founded in 1949 by Frank Polito and Kenneth Neptune, two former McDonnell Douglas employees who applied their knowledge of aerospace construction techniques to the art of building state-of-the-art travel trailers. Silver Streak's trailers were compared favorably to the better-known Airstreams. The Silver Streak trailers had a similar silhouette to the Airstream trailers at the time. When the slide-in camper craze took a part of the market away from the travel trailers, Silver Streak recognized this and started constructing slide-in campers. Using the aerodynamic designs of their travel trailers, they essentially shrunk their travel trailers to fit into the bed of a pickup truck. The 1968 Silver Streak shown here is a diecast model representative of the 600 Silver Streak slide-in campers built in the late 60s. This Silver Streak camper is a 10.5 feet long and contains an over-the-cab 54-inch wide bed. It also has a full kitchen with a stove and a refrigerator. To finish off the creature comforts, this camper has a combination toilet and shower. The Silver Streak slide-in camper could be compared to a studio apartment. For its time, it was very roomy and spacious. The Chevy C10 here with a Silver Streak. I kind of like this camper a lot better than the other one. You can see it says Silver Streak on the door of the truck. It's got the Chevy 10 logo right there on the side of the truck. Key latch, fuel tank filler cap, door handle, and the ring around the door windows is tampoed in silver. It just has a hard plastic front window and wind wings. The other side windows are missing. Interior is a dark gray bench seat with a gray dashboard and gray steering wheel. Real dark gray. Windows on the sleeper, the camper part, are actually just black paint. This one is a painted model, which most of your Silver Streaks were actually just polished aluminum, just like your Airstreams, because they mimic them quite a bit. But they did put the marker light detail, a little first aid kit sign there. Pretty nice job. Underneath, again, minimal chassis detail. Got your mufflers, differential, production number, Greenlight cast in. There's a tooling number and Chevy licensing underneath. It has plastic wheels, and they do have the Chevrolet bow tie tampoed on the hubcaps. No white walls. It does have a white ring on the black rims, and nice soft rubber tires that are free rolling. Round to the back, you can see the step there. The windows, brake lights, really nice job they did on this, plus a little Silver Streak tampo up top. Passenger side, and looks very much like the driver's, only the camper is a little different on this side, but not a whole lot. Bigger windows and some other stuff. Up top, you can see the vents and the rooftop. Could be an air conditioner up there. And roof vents. Nice detail. Round to the front, Chevy bow tie, your two turn signals there in the grill, and your headlights are just painted white. The second model of a slide-in camper is a Winnebago mounted on a 1967 Dodge D100 pickup truck. The D-Series was a line of pickup trucks that were sold from Dodge from 1961 to 1980. There were three distinct generations that appeared in the marketplace during this time period. In 1981, Dodge renamed the series the Dodge Ram. Dodge would continue to use the same basic design of the third generation D-Series trucks for the first generation Ram pickup trucks. By changing some features, the D-Series, Dodge created the second generation in the D-Series line of trucks. In mid-1965, changes to the D-Series trucks included the use of two headlights instead of four, a wider tailgate, and the replacement of the A-Series engines with the updated LA-Series engines. The second generation ended in 1971 with the introduction of the third generation D-Series for the 1972 model year. The third generation ended in 1980 with the introduction of the Dodge Ram in 1981. Our interest today is with the second generation 1967 D100 pickup. The Dodge D100 was tough, well built, had a good suspension, powerful 258 horsepower engine, and many other features that made the D100 truck ideal to carry a slide-in camper, especially a Winnebago. The Winnebago slide-in campers were roomy and featured all the trimmings of home for those great road trips. Now, the late 1950s, Forest City, Iowa needed jobs. Knowing that, John K. Hansen brought the California RV manufacturer Modernistic Industries to Forest City, Iowa. That was on February 12, 1958. Starting with 17 employees, Hansen built a multi-million-dollar business known today as Winnebago Industries Incorporated. A side note, how many of you know where the name Winnebago comes from? Well, Winnebago is actually the name of a Native American tribe, people of the Dirty Water. This tribe of people lived around Wisconsin's Fox River, which is known for its muddy water. Winnebago Industries, like Silver Streak, found the slide-in camper market eating into the market share of their travel trailers. So they countered and began building slide-in camper models to compete. They built the slide-in truck camper RV through the 50s and 60s. Isn't that a nice color green? The slide-in camper itself is a all plastic injection ABS plastic piece. It's a couple pieces put together, but the cab and the bed are separate pieces and they're made out of die-cast metal. The chassis underneath is a die-cast piece and it's just kind of pop riveted together. The tires are sitting on plastic wheels, nice painted wheels on these trucks with white walled tires, and the tires are free rolling and there's a soft rubber material. Underneath it's got minimal chassis detail and mufflers and drive shaft. That's about it for their detail. They also have a number which is the production number. 2591 is this production number. It's also got a casting number and Greenlight cast into the body, plus its licensing marks for a Chrysler Corporation. The cab has a front windshield and it has a little side wind wing and a very nice Dodge Tampo, and the door latch is tampoed in silver. The Winnebago is white with the brown top and the nice brown Winnebago logo. The windows are just painted all black. Round on the back you can see the back door. It has a place for a license plate that says Winnebago, brake lights, upper clearance lights, little window that's painted out. There's also a little license plate down on the rear bumper. Probably should have been moved back to there, but they left it on the bumper. Passenger side, and there you go. It looks just like the other side. Round to the front, you can see it's got yet that license plate there. Turn signals are tampoed. Headlights are tampoed inside the thing, and so is the grille. There's also the Dodge lettering right there on the front of the hood. Now, these older toolings, that's how old this casting is, had opening hoods so you can see a detailed engine. Nice big V8 engine under the hood. And that's about it. They're really good, nice, sturdy die-cast toolings with a decent amount of detail for their price. Interior of the cab has a steering wheel, nice seats, door panels, and dashboard. As RV vans took over the market and interest slowly waned in the slide-in campers, both companies stopped producing the popular slide-in pickup truck camper. RV vans were the new and exciting recreational vehicle of choice. Imagine an affordable vehicle that could be a small mobile home on wheels, either purchased with all the trimmings or be converted into living quarters by the owner. Isn't that fantastic? Some of the Silver Streak and Winnebago slide-in campers survived to today. There has been a resurgence in interest among camper restorers to find these old campers and restore them. And they go so far as to find the vintage pickup trucks that originally carried them. Wouldn't that be awesome? A vintage slide-in camper on a vintage pickup truck and hit the road. Sign me up. Slide-in campers for pickup trucks are still being made and available today for the modern pickups, but they are not nearly as popular as they once were in the RV camper market. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed today's video. You can go on and grab lots of Greenlight collectibles replicas at my website, farmtoysandmore.com, and there's a link down there in the description below. I release videos every Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. So please, take a quick moment to tap that subscribe button and ring the bell next to it to get notified of all of my future videos. I genuinely appreciate each member of my YouTube family way more than I could ever express. Then tap the like button to tell YouTube that this is a good video and it should be shown to more diecast truck collectors just like you. And finally, tap the share button and send this video off to your followers on your social media. I'm sure they would appreciate you thinking of them. I'm Logan, the 64th Gear Jammer Skeele, and I've got to close up the warehouse doors on another episode of Toy Talk.